Hi, my inspired friends. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the tools and things that I use in my horsemanship and what I use with my horses and my training horses. And one of the things that I have right here is called a Healy. A Healy is a resonant, energetic device with frequencies that help bring your body into homeostasis, meaning into balance. So many of us are out of balance today in our mind and in our bodies, in our spirit, and we need something that will help bring us back into balance. So I use a Healy along with prayer and meditation, my faith in God, to bring my body into wholeness. And so when people ask me, my husband goes, "It looks like you're wearing a pacemaker." Yeah, I know. People ask me that in the stores too. What is that thing that's blinking? What is that? So I want to talk a little bit about it because I use it in my daily life and I use it with my horses. And I want you to think about it as their energy frequencies. And Tesla is a big one. If you want to go and study about Tesla and frequencies, just go Google it. I may do a whole thing on it. And again, I'm just sharing what I know and what I use. The other thing that I use is photonic red light therapy. This is their torch that I use, and I use this every day. If not on myself, I use it on my horses or animals, my grandchildren when they get boo-boos. And again, it's another form of a frequency. It's light frequencies. And so when we're talking about bringing our body into balance, we are an energetic system. Our brain and our nervous system, our hormones, everything runs on our energetic system of our body. So just when people are asking me why I'm wearing this, so I thought I'd share it. And the red light is a little bit more common now than it has been in the past. In the past, people would go, "What is that? Is that a flashlight?" Because it looks like a flashlight. My husband thinks it's a flashlight. I also have the photonic red light pad that I put on the horses, but I also put it on me when I have an injury or if I have a sickness that I need to overcome. And right now I'm fighting allergies here in Ocala. The spring is springing, and so I'm suffering a lot with sinus congestion. So I also use this on my sinuses. And so if you have any questions about this, I'm not a distributor for this, but Photonic Red Light is here in Ocala. How about that? The Healy is through distributors. Yep, I am one, but you might want to just go and read about it. There's pros and cons of everything, so all I can talk about is how it's benefited me. If you have any questions, let me know. The other thing that I use are Dynamite specialty products. And so my horses are Dynamite horses. And so what I love about the Dynamite family is that they are manufactured near Boise, Idaho in a small little mill, and everything is individually manufactured. It's not like a Purina, it's not like Triple Crown, it's not like any of those big ones that may sit in a warehouse or in a feed store or at any of the places where you buy your supplements. So what I love about it is that they're individually made in small batches. So And also, as much as they can, it's organic. And so I use their supplements, and my horses use their supplements. I don't have a dog or a cat, but I hear they're phenomenal. So the story about Dynamite is from Jim Zaslow from the Dynamite Company is quite remarkable. He started out making a formulation for racehorses, and the racehorses thrived on it till today. I'm not going to go into it. I'm just sharing with you what I do and myself and with my animals. And so how do I think about a holistic approach to horsemanship is I look as natural as possible. I want my horses outside 24/7 as much as possible. I would hope that their water is clean. And that meaning, I don't know if our water is tested, but a lot of places now test their water and have filters on their farm water that they give to their animals. It's something to think about. Try to get as much organic for myself and for my animals as possible. It's pretty difficult nowadays to get organic hay from our horses. Hay prices are through the roof right now. So think about that. Think about everything costs so much money, but for their health and longevity, just like my health and longevity, I try to do the best that I can with what I have. The other thing is with my Healy and my Red Light, I try to have intuitive body workers who can come and really listen to my horses and their needs. I also try to do the same, and when I need help, I make sure that I get it. And so I just had Karen, who does cranial sacral work, come and work on Rio because we had just moved and he was pretty frantic, still. He had his hormonal system, his adrenaline system, his sympathetic nervous system was firing a lot. So what I want to do is to calm all that down. So I do have people, in my tool belt. I love my farrier or my natural hoof trimmer. And so I'll be chatting with her too. Maybe we can do an interview on how she started. And her name is Madeline, and she lives here in Ocala. But how I started on the natural hoof care was back in Minnesota with Erica. Erica's equine, and she actually helped me to save Rio, who was so out of balance from other farriers who had really good intentions, but he was completely lame all the time. And so as a trainer, I need to be a detective to figure things out. Within 3 trims of 3 weeks each, Rio was back in balance, and I could use him as the happy schoolmaster that he is. So my farriers are an integral part of my holistic horsemanship. Also, your vet. You better know your vet on a personal basis. Know what the homeostasis of their heart rate is, of your horse's temperature is, and those kind of things. Know when something is off. Know when something doesn't seem right. Be a detective. Don't just wait for somebody to go, hey, your horse is limping. Make sure every day that you're doing a holistic look at your horse. What's different? Is your horse cranky? Is your horse sore? What you start going, well, this is different. If your horse is off his feed, that's different, especially with my horses who love their food. So think about that. Think about, start learning about the horse's hoof. Learn their anatomy. Learn about their physiology. That's your job as a horse owner. And it will help your farrier out. It will help your vet out. When you learn more about nutrition, you go, wow, I didn't know that. What more do I need to know? And that's what I hope to teach my clients. and how I want to coach them through doing a more holistic approach. Don't wait till something goes wrong. Start watching your horse's behavior, their movement, and all of that. So in the long run, there are all of these people who become your family to keep yourself and your horses healthy. And that includes your barn owner if you're boarding. It can be your coach, trainer if you're in training. It can be your community of people surrounding you. And the more you know, the better informed you are, the more likely your horses will be in a safe place with you. So again, I'm just going to reiterate, the more you know, the better it is. So again, my Healy, my photonic red light system, my dynamite is just part of the family of things that I use to keep my horses healthy. It's a good thing. I hope this inspires you to think differently, to start researching, to start looking at how do I do things. Look at your farrier, look at your vet, ask questions. Okay? Blessings to you.